Anthony, it seems like an eternity ago, but in reality it's just a few weeks. Last season, what are your thoughts now as you look back and reflect?
Yeah, probably similar to how we felt after the end of last season. We were disappointed that we finished second in the league. Congratulations to Connors Key, and whoever finishes top deserves it. So, yeah, pretty similar to how we felt at the end. I come in with 10 games to go, and the players really took on board what I wanted to work on. I think we had 9 clean sheets out of 10 during that time. And I think 1-7 drew 2, lost 1. So results-wise, we did okay, but we just probably had 1 or 2 that probably changed the course of where we could have finished come the end of the season. And it's really, really fine margins. I know you hear that a lot in football, but it is really true. And this year we've come back in early pre-season, started early, I'm sure, than most, to make those fine margins turn in our favour and go the other way, and with 1 goal and 1 goal only, and that's to try and win the title back next season.
And following the final whistle, the players had 2 weeks off, but for you, it wasn't a break at all. What were you involved with during that fortnight? Yeah,
it was a busy time. I mean, it was busy before the end of the season as well, planning for pre-season. You've got fixtures to sort out, obviously players that are coming in, players that are leaving, the training program, the changeover of staff that we've had as well. So, yeah, there was a lot to plan and a lot to prepare, so it was busy days. I'm not sure my wife was too happy with only having 2 weeks back at home as well, but I was working most of that time. So, but that's how you expect it, and I think it's a different pre-season this year because of COVID and the fact that the season started later, etc. So we just have to crack on with it and deal with that. But it's been good so far.
And now that the players are back in full swing, as far as the training pitch is concerned, what's the mood like in the camp?
Yeah, do you know, it's been good. Yeah, it's been good. I think that the small improvements that we've tried to make around the training ground and the things that we're doing have really helped. I mean, we've been doing double sessions recently, so 2 sessions. We brought in lunch, and doing the nutritional and the feeding element of the players is important. We've upgraded the gym with good investment in the gym, and new gyms come in, and that's allowed a bit more of a really like physical based program as well that we can get into the players to really push them on and improve in those areas. We feel like there's good gains that we made in that, so I think that's all helped with the mood and the general sort of mentality of the players this season, and yeah, they've really taken that on board and pushed on with it, so I've been happy with that side so far.
And in with the training, of course, there will be a number of pre-season friendlies. Yep. The one that we can announce is this coming Saturday. We're away at Ellesmere Rangers. How important will that be in terms of giving the players some sort of competitive football?
Yeah, it is. I mean, we had a practice game on Saturday against ourselves here, which was actually quite competitive. Actually, it was a very good game. We really all enjoyed it, and the players did too. But to play against other opposition teams with the feel of a game, I think is so important. And every pre-season game will be important for that, for a couple of reasons. One, to get the minutes back into the players' legs, having not played for, although it's only been 2 weeks, to integrate the new players into that as well, and some of the younger players too. But then also to get across how we're going to play this year and the changes that we're going to make. So I think for those different reasons, it's equally important that all those games are taken seriously.
And following the friendlies, then the rubber really does hit the road, because we have European games to look forward to and a full set of domestic competitions as well. You're looking forward to those, needless to say.
Yeah, without a doubt. One of the big attractions for me here for the job was to be able to compete in Europe and coach a team in Europe, and really looking forward to making more of those memories. I mean, since we've come in, we've put up a lot of pictures up on the walls coming into the venue here, and every day I come in, it reminds me of all the success that this team's had in Europe and all the good times and away teams that they've played and great things at home that have happened as well. So we want to get more of those pictures up on the wall to come into, and some new ones coming in this season would be great.
And there are always changes at football clubs, especially during the break, and sadly some players go and some get offered new contracts. How difficult was it to decide ultimately who to let go and who to keep?
Yeah, I think it's always a difficult decision. None more here particularly because you had people like a Greg Draper, great success, been here for a long time, top goal scorer, and just out and out good person as well. So it's a very difficult decision with him. And Simon Spender, you could say on the same lines, was very good to me when I come in to the back end of last season. coach in the academy, and we're really glad that both of those two have decided and stayed on and kept the value of being here at the club, and they're great people and great to have around the training ground. So both of them have decided to stay on and work in different roles in the club, and I'm really pleased about that. So still see them every day, and that's great. And that was a tough decision with those ones, because I really respect what they did and what they've done for the club and how good they were last season as well. So it was tough, but you've got to make those decisions moving forward. We need to reshape the squad. Like we said, we're coming into the third season where we haven't won the league. Last 2 seasons we haven't won it, so we needed to make those changes in all the playing staff at the right areas to do that. Another one I'd like to mention would be Jamie Mullen as well, who was out the team when I first come in, but then come in and played the last 4 or 5 games and showed a fantastic attitude, and wish him all the best at his new club as well. So yeah, those guys, it was difficult with those decisions, especially when they've got an attachment to the club, but listen, all of us want to make the best decisions for the team and for the club moving forward, and sometimes they have to be made.
And as well as players heading out of the club, there are those coming in the opposite direction. So far, Danny Davis, the first player to sign for the New Saints this season. Yeah,
Danny's, I think, an excellent signing. I really like his character. Seen him a lot last year, obviously, having played against them, and the reports that we had on him were very good. I think he's flexible. I've seen him play left wing back, left back, right back, and in a wide area as well. But listen, we see him at one of those full back or wing back positions. I think he'll be great to work with. He's shown his quality already in training, and just his general demeanour and work ethic around the group. I think the fact that he wanted to come here as well and go into more of a full-time program says a lot about him. So yeah, he's been excellent, enjoying working with him so far, and hopefully we can continue to develop him and he can have a successful season.
And of course, what everyone wants to know is, are we likely to see any more signings?
Yes, a few people have asked me that so far, and what I would say is there's a lot of work going on behind the scenes, a lot of hard work and due diligence on the players that we want to recruit and bring in. We know in certain areas we need to strengthen, and not just strengthen the squad, but strengthen the starting lineup. So I think it's easy to bring in just squad players, but we want to make sure we get the right signings, the right characters as well. So we need to do a lot of work on that and a lot of work behind the scenes. So yeah, hopefully soon we'll have a few more coming in, but we want to make sure we get the right ones, and that's the most important thing.
And is it likely to be a case of quality rather than quantity?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think with the ones we bring in definitely need to be quality. And like I said, the ones that fit in with the good players that are already here at the moment and add to that starting 11, not just the squad.
Well, Anthony, thank you for your time as always, and I know you're a busy man and you're going straight into a meeting right now.
Thank you. Cheers, Revs.